Once in a quiet little neighborhood, a fluffy white kitten named Milo and a tiny brown puppy named Buddy lived next door to each other. Every morning, they would watch each other from their windows, curious but shy. One sunny afternoon, Buddy's ball rolled into Milo's garden. He barked softly, hoping someone would notice. Milo, with his tiny paws and bright blue eyes, picked up the ball and gently pushed it back. That moment started something special. Day after day, they played through the fence chasing butterflies, digging in the dirt, and sharing snacks their owners gave them. When it rained, they sat by their windows, pressing their noses against the glass, waiting for the sky to clear so they could play again. One night, a loud storm frightened Milo. He meowed loudly, trembling under a tree. Buddy heard him and barked until his owner opened the door. Without thinking, Buddy ran through the rain and stood beside Milo, keeping him warm until the storm passed. From that night on, they were inseparable, walking side by side, napping under the same tree, and proving that friendship doesn't need to be between the same kind. It just needs love, loyalty, and a little courage. As the days went by, Milo and Buddy became the heart of the neighborhood. Everyone loved watching the tiny kitten and the little pup walking together like best friends who understood each other without words. They shared everything: food, toys, and even naps. When Buddy's owner went to work, Milo would sneak over the fence and curl up beside him, his soft purrs helping Buddy fall asleep. And when Milo climbed too high up a tree and got scared, Buddy would bark until someone came to help. One afternoon, something unexpected happened. A new family moved into the neighborhood with a big dog named Rex. Rex was rough and loud, and when he first saw Milo, he growled, scaring the little kitten. Buddy immediately stood in front of Milo, his tiny body shaking but his heart full of courage.
Rex stopped, surprised.
No one had ever stood up to him before, especially not a puppy so small. Slowly, Rex's growl faded into a curious sniff. Milo meowed softly, touching Rex's paw with his own. That simple moment changed everything. Soon, Rex joined their friendship too. The three of them, big, small, and tiny, became the most unlikely trio in town. People often stopped to take pictures of them walking together, tails wagging and paws tapping along the sidewalk. And every night, as the stars twinkled above, Milo, Buddy, and Rex would lie under the old tree in Milo's yard, proving to everyone who saw them that real friendship knows no size, no species, and no boundaries. One chilly evening, the wind howled through the streets as autumn leaves swirled around. Milo, Buddy, and Rex huddled beneath their favorite tree, their fur brushing against one another for warmth. The world felt calm, quiet, just three friends against the cold. Suddenly, a tiny cry echoed from nearby. The trio perked up. Following the sound, they discovered a small bird lying on the ground, its wing trembling. Milo meowed softly, Buddy whimpered, and Rex gently nudged the little bird with his nose. They knew it needed help. Together, they carried the injured bird to Milo's porch. Buddy barked until Milo's owner came outside. Seeing the scene, she smiled tenderly and took the bird inside, wrapping it in a soft towel. That night, the three friends sat by the window, watching the bird rest safely, proud of their rescue. Days passed, and the bird healed. When it was ready to fly again, the animals gathered to watch. With a few strong flaps, the bird rose into the sky, circling above them before disappearing into the golden light. Milo's tail swished. Buddy barked, happily, and even Rex wagged his huge tail. From that day on, they weren't just friends, they were a team. Whenever an animal needed help, the trio was always there. The neighborhood began calling them the Paw Patrol of Friendship Lane. They grew up together, through rain and sunshine, through laughter and small adventures. And though they couldn't speak the same language, their hearts always understood one another. Because sometimes the purest friendships don't need words, just loyalty, love, and a shared heart.